Welcome again, viewers and subscribers. Welcome again to my channel, Life with Jennifer. Please remember to like, share, and to subscribe, and to hit that notification bell so you can be updated whenever I upload or go live with a video. I'm in the old capital of Jamaica, in Spanish Town, and I want to see if you can read on the steps of the portico of this building on August 1, 1838. The governor of Jamaica, Sir Lionel Smith, GCB, reads a proclamation abolishing slavery in Jamaica and other British territory, unveiled by His Excellency, the Most Honorable Sir Howard Crook, ON, GCMG, GCVO, CD, Governor General of Jamaica, on the 19th of 2001. This plaque was erected by public subscription. So here we are showing you some of these historical places in Jamaica. So as I walk along, I will be showing you these old buildings. Look at it. Look at this whole building. 1838. These buildings were built by slaves out of bricks. Look at it. I'm walking towards the museum. Let me see if this is the People's Museum. Let me see. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let me see if there's anyone so I could get into this museum to show you if anyone is here. You work here? No. Okay. I'm trying to see if I see anyone or I get into this museum. Hello, sir. Good morning. How do I get inside the museum? Oh, when will it be open? Okay, thank you. So here the museum is closed, so I'm unable to get in to show you some artifacts. So whenever they are open, I will definitely be back to show you some artifacts. I've been there from way back, school day. Look at this. These are historical buildings, still here. These were the governors and the British Empire that captured us and enslaved our foreparents, and they had to build these stuff for them.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
These buildings are still here, guys. And look at this one. This still houses the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. So I'm going there. Or let me know it has the parish council. So we look. St. Catherine Municipal. These are ancient buildings. Oh, so let me go over into the park. And this park is called Emancipation Square. The Spanish, you can look at it. It's called Emancipation Square. You see all of that? History from the past. So let me read for you. Spanish Town is the home of some of the finest historical buildings in Jamaica and the Caribbean. Many of the impressive administrative structures were completed during the Georgian period in an attempt to resist the relocation of the capital to Kingston. For those who don't know, Spanish Town was the capital before Kingston became the capital. This example of civic pride and competition was ultimately doomed as Kingston became the capital of Jamaica in 1872. So before 1872, Spanish Town on the plain of St. Diego de la Vega was the capital of Jamaica. Kingston became, so that's a good piece of information for those who are doing history. You need to know this, that Kingston became the capital of Jamaica in 1872. However, the civic pride of the people of Spanish Town has left us with some glorious building. Spanish Town Square, also known as Emancipation Square, formerly Parade Square and Plaza Major, was the town and the country administrative center from 1534. I want you to see that. From 1534 to 1872, Spanish Town is historically one of the oldest cities in the hemisphere. When we talk about the hemisphere, we're talking about the Western Hemisphere. After its establishment in 1534, the capital was transferred from Sevilla La Nueva on the north coast to what would become Santiago de la Vega or Villa de la Vega. The new city was located close to a large population of the Taínos. One of these days I will be going to White Mall to give you some more information on the Taínos. The town continued as the administrative capital when the English seized the island in 1655. The square, and so this takes us for a reason. Let us reason here. If all of this from 1534 to 1872, and the British captured the island in 1655, and they claim that they are the one who discovered Jamaica. Here we have proof to dismiss that claim. That claim can be dismissed. The evidence is here. Let me take you through the evidence, because a lot of time we read, but we don't analyze what we read. If from 1534 to 1872, Spanish Town was here, and the English seized the island in 1655. The square and the arrangement of the street around it is typically of Spanish colonial planning, but this layout is probably the oldest Spanish legacy remaining in the town under the British Square, which was built in the mid-1700s following a grid-like plan by John Pitcairn. The square is adorned with 4 historical Georgian structures and is said to be the oldest of its kind in the New World, ranked among the most impressive in the West Indies. For some 180 years, Spanish Town Square was the home of the British colony, seated of government, the Island Courts Office, and the first King's House, residence of many colonial governors. In 1997, the government of Jamaica renamed the town square to Emancipation Square to mark the reading of the Royal Proclamation ending slavery, which was announced from the step of the old King's House. So today, as you all know, that the British monarchy, the Queen Elizabeth, will be laid to rest, and our government of Jamaica has declared that it should be a day of mourning. Well, instead of a mourning, I'm taking some viewing these historical places where they enslaved our foreparents. So the House of Assembly, let me take you over here. The House of Assembly. This is the House of Assembly. That's the structure. Back then was the House of Assembly. This impressive structure was built in 1762. If you can see, let me zoom it in for you so you can read for yourself. In 1762, it served as the House of Assembly, the seat of the island legislature. The architect is Georgian with rectangular windows, rounded arch, as well as its imposing neoclassic facades with its Doric columns, colonnade and triangular pediments. The building, which also referred to as the house, has 2 floors. And just read, this is history. I think we should all know our history. It said a man without a past can't know an history. So the government of Jamaica preserved these historical buildings as a monument for future generation, that even I can be walking here today taking these notes and let you know how historical Jamaica is to other parts of the Caribbean. So I'm walking down to another piece of information here. This is my morning day. So here you have it. The old courthouse. The old courthouse. This is it. This is it. And as you look on this picture, I am actually showing you the actual place across the street, if you can see. If you can see that. So this is it right here. And this picture right here. And that was the courthouse, the old courthouse. And this courthouse was built in 1819. In 1819, I just let you read. I'm pulling it there. Read for yourself the informations. You can see it. Let me walk over to another piece of information here. Wow. The sun is cool. Enjoying walking in the old capital. Enjoy walking in the old capital. And let me see, bringing you some information here. This is Emancipation Day. This is what Emancipation Day looked like in Jamaica. 1838. Know your history. It was in this square in 1838 that the Emancipation Proclamation was read out and celebrated. It finally abolished slavery in Jamaica and other British territories. It was read out from the step of the King's House. What a privilege to be standing right here on history. Isn't this a privilege that I could be here to share this information with you? It was read out on the step of the King's House. The youth celebration marked the end of a long and painful struggle against injustice The lavish lifestyle enjoyed by the Jamaican planters and governors was underpinned by an industry that shaped the development of the modern world. The trade and exploitation of enslaved Africans. African slave labor extracted from forcibly transported African captives were used extensively to work sugar plantation in Jamaica and throughout the Caribbean. The trade lasted for over 350 years, and the money generated from their enforced labor would help fund the construction of this magnificent square. So our foreparents has to work and come and build this square so these governors could live their lavish lifestyles. The trade lasted for 350 years. The money generated from their enforced labor would help fund and construct of this magnificent square. It also drove the Industrial Revolution in Britain and assist in the creation of an empire that spanned the entire world. In 1997, the government of Jamaica renamed the town to Emancipation Square in honor of the most important moment in the history of Jamaica. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, my people. Look at this. Why should we mourn for the Queen? Why should we mourn for the Queen? Somebody need to explain it. Why Jamaica should be mourning for the Queen? Should we be mourning for them? She's a heir to our enslavement. She's a part of the heir to it. Why should we be mourning? Well, today I choose, instead of mourn, is to come and to enlighten my people with knowledge, with wisdom, and with understanding. Let me go over to this one and look at the old King's House. The old King's House. Look at it. The old King's House was destroyed by fire. Now let me see which edition of the Jamaica Gleaner. In 1925. So the original structure, this is what it looked like. It was destroyed by fire. It was destroyed by fire. That's why over there, when you look at it, they do some refurbishing on it. And look at it, my people. And listen to this. Due to the Spanish period in 1534 to 1655, this location, let me zoom in on that so you can read. I read a little for you. Let me get this so you can see the information. So if I would be mourning today, or any tears should be coming from my eyes, the only reason why the tears would be coming from my eyes is after reading all of these brutality that took place to my foreparents. This is what I should be mourning. This is what I should be mourning about. The history is here to prove it. This is not about me assuming something. The written history. The written history is here to prove it. So I'm mourning today for my ancestors, not for the Queen. So here we have the Rodney Memorial. This is the, and if you look across, if you can see from across here, and let me zoom in so you can read the information. The Admiral Rodney, 1718 to 1792. Was an officer in the Royal Navy. Rodney served as Commander-in-Chief in Jamaica for 3.5 years. So I zoom in so you can read this information. This history is very important. So I want you to take a look. So I want you to take a look. And that's the actual business building from where I am. You can look over and you can see. You can see. And I will be walking around to the front so you can see. So this video is asking, and I want you to type in the chat, mourn for the queen or mourn for my ancestors. Who should I really mourn for? And let me look over here. I think I see. Oh, I think I see. So I'm coming out back, and I am going to facing the Rodney Memorial Building. So I'm going around to the St. Catherine Parish Court. So St. Catherine Parish Court. But I'm not going to court today. I have no reason to go over to the court. Well, that's the courthouse. But I'm going into the Rodney. So I'm stepping up these steps of history. I'm stepping up. Back in the days, they usually use this building for registration of birth, death, and marriage. I remember coming here way back in my years of childbirth. So, look at it. It was first, let me get closer to it so you can see this. First established 1790 to 1801. The Rodney Memorial Building and Colonnade. You read it? You can see that. I'm getting a little tired now. But this is what I choose to do today, to inform you to know your history. Let me just walk around the building and look. You can look up, you can see the building. Our ancestors who were slaves built this building for the lavish lifestyles. As you look across, you can see more of the ancient buildings over there that these oppressors uses our ancestors. Look at it. Look at it. These oppressors. Just look around. These slave masters. Did Queen Elizabeth did anything? Or he even say sorry? She come live a lavish lifestyle also. Yet we should be mourning. I dismisses that. I hope and trust you find this video very informative. Very informative. Very informative. So I take this initiative today to show you the history. So we are not going to mourn for no queen. The queen, no, we are not mourning for no queen. We should be mourning for our ancestors who were enslaved by the British. So we are not mourning. I am mourning for when I read some of the stuff that they have been through. It moves your heart to know that human could treat another human so inhumane, so inhumane, and we should celebrate that. No, we were treated wrong. They have done us wrong, and we cannot mourn for these people. So I'm walking through the old capital. Still here. Look at this. Look at these buildings. Look at this. I want you to look at this. Look at this. Look here. Look at this, my people. Look at this. Oh, this is another hanger. Let me take it to this. Let me take it to this. See? See it, name? Look at this. The George Rodney building. Look. You look at these lavish lifestyle. These people usually enjoy. Look at it. Look at this. And how many years and it's still here as a proof. Look at this, my people. Look at this. Take a look. Take a look around. I think I see a sign over here. Mark Archives. Let me, yes, the gate is open from this end. Look at this. You look at this. You look at all of this. Slave buildings, our ancestors. Look at this. Look at it. Our ancestor built this place. Our ancestors build this lavish place for these people to live their lavish lifestyle. The Jamaican Archive. I need to see where I could walk to get into here. See that? The Jamaica Archive. There would be so much information I could get. Let me see if there's a door. No. I'll do that another time. I'll do that another time. But this is where we are coming from and where we are now. And so it's much to give God thanks. So we have come a long way. In spite of it all, we have come a long way. They could not dare to do, although some of us are still enslaved in our minds. But we have come a long way. Thanks. We have come a long way. Here are some of the buildings. Look. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. I'm walking. The street is called Adelaide Street. I need to find out. This is the post office, which was, I think it was used for, I'm not sure. I must find out. But it's also an ancient building that they refurbished and use it for the post office in Spanish Town. So, my viewers and subscribers, continue to watch this channel where you can be educated and be informed. Click the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. I see you in my next video.